But we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Hyunjin Ryu gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
2-1 now to Mookie.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ryu now on 2-1.
I got 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1 pitch. On a nice changeup that time, gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. So one away here with the bases empty, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And this is fouled at the plate.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Grichuk is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-1.
The 1-0 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, I'll tell you, starting pitchers go, he's one of the best around. He's really found what works for him, and he's had a lot of success because of it. I think he expects to go out there and dominate every game he starts, and he usually does. No one should be surprised if he turns in a really solid start here.
Into the box now, Cavan Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away. Settling in now, Bo Bichette, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Striding in, Lourdes Gurriel, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Kershaw into the windup. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
1-1 to count. And now a pitch on the way. Outside, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Gurriel leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2-0 pitch on the way.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
All even now, 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And the throw coming quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Guerrero doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Grounded up the first baseline, reined in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. He played an inning, no score here on MLB Network. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one. Here comes the first pitch. Max Muncy is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. Sliced hard on the ground. Shaw fields it cleanly, and the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
The catcher, Will Smith.
Digging in, Will Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Behind 0-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Smith is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Digging in now, Cody Bellinger. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
Bellinger, just 24 years of age. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2. Come on.
Balls, 2 strikes. No score here. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Full count to Bellinger. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez.
Number 44.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike now. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's got it. And there's one down now.
Batting center. The center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Coming to the plate now, Randall Grichuk. First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Fouled away. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The next 3-2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. From the belt, the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Runners on first with 1 down. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Up next is Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
He's set and the pitch.
Ball.
Well, He's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Now a throw over. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Kershaw comes set. 2-2 pitch on its way. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Into the box, Cavan Biggio. He went down swinging to start the home first. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bellinger is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Now batting, A.J. Pollock. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. He has an even 10 hits in 30 at-bats. 1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Jansen has it, and he makes the throw to first. Pollock is retired, and there's 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here comes the first pitch. Chris Taylor swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The set and the 2-0. Ripped down the first base line.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's set. The 2-2. Grounded to short. Bichette gathers it in. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for LA. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So striding in, Lourdes Gurriel, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the belt, the pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1.
And that misses for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And the 2-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. The 0-1 down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Bases full now following the error, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Rendell Grichuk. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Blue Jays strand 3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the imposing power bat, Corey Seager.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Digging in, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter. The
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. First offering on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
So now to the plate, Will Smith, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0, and he's way off balance with the swing there. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Dodgers strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding into the box, Travis Shaw. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1. Shaw stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 9th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Now to the plate, Danny Jansen. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And he struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Standing in now, Cavan Biggio. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And there's ball one. The 1-1 home. And that misses 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
In now, Bo Bichette, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Otter strikes him. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it
Grounder
for a
hit
double
hard
in the
down the
outfield.
first baseline.
That's a great
He
piece of
lays
hitting.
out for it, but he can't pull it in. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And it looked like the pitcher was
At the
trying to
plate,
get him
Lourdes
to fishing
Gurriel.
the pitch.
This pitch is popped up. Muncy in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, A.J. Pollock. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Left side to second for one, on to first, and they get the double play.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0-1 the count. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Stepping in now, Rowdy Tellez. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. 2-out success means Randall Grichuk will bat this inning. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Mookie Betts.
The right fielder,
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Betts is retired, and there's one away. Ready for another shot now. Corey Seager. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Now the 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The pitch.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Hit hard to short. Bichette's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Randall Grichuk at the plate now.
Leading off for the game, from center field, Randall Grichuk.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to third. And there's one away. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. First delivery to him on the way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
2-2.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now back.
So digging in now, Danny Jansen. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Just hung in there on that one. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
2 out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. We are still scoreless. Next up is Max Muncy. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Will Smith. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Ready once again, Cody Bellinger, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good change-up, Matt.
He's done a much better job in this at-bat.
Look for him to try and
get
stay
ahead
back a
and
little
put
bit
himself
more.
in a good
Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be
2-1.
shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a
He's
heater
a bit
right
inside for a ball.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach
like
base.
this really
He looks pretty
matters.
unbeatable on the
you
bump
can't
right
afford
now.
to be giving out free passes this
1-1
late.
count. Here's the pitch, and the count will be full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still no score. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in the long ball threat, Cavan Biggio.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Kershaw now on 1-1.
Count 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
So one away now in the Toronto 7th. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lourdes Gurriel is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And there's the first strike. 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Taylor's got it. There's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. Dodger bullpen does its job. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we still have no score. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Chopper left side of the infield. Throw throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. 2-0 to the Dodgers DH. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Taylor. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. 1 down. So striding forward now, Rowdy Tellez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Low for ball 1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1 and 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Randal Grichuk. Fouled away. No hits to this point. The 0-1 offering. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. And it's 1-2.
1 and 2.
1-2. Here it is.
Nope, outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We are still scoreless. Matt Shoemaker will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Ground ball left side. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
First baseman, Justin Turner.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Bouncer up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, making 1 for 4 in the game now. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
The first baseman.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D. When you get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Will Smith comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Popped him up. Jansen is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Two down, runners at first and second. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
From the stretch, the 1-2 struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Dodgers 1, the Jays nothing. Gavin Lux will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
This game for the Dodgers. Now playing shortstop.
Blake Trinan is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Blake Trinan.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's inside.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Three and 2 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He's set. Here it comes. Danny Jansen is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Digging in, Kevin Biggio. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he...
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Los Angeles Dodgers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Kenley Jansen earns the victory on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.